All right, Stefan, so we're gonna start working on what we call like the plyo step. So right now your knee's getting beat up just a little bit because we're having trouble like weighting and unweighting that side. So that's why like something like this, where there's like full tension in there and like you're rolling and turning, is kind of giving you a little bit of a problem. Now that's starting up here, right? And that starts with how our body loads, turns, and create force in the ground. So I have a couple ideas here. So the first one we're going to do is stance is going to be a little bit wider than normal, right? You're going to go to what's comfortable. So if it starts here where you're like a little further than shoulder width apart, maybe a little closer to golf position, that's fine. But eventually we do want to stretch out a little bit and create this load back this way. It should take pressure off the knee. So what you're going to do is you're going to be hanging out here and you're going to drive your your right hip back, and you're going to catch, hold. Right now I feel my glute load. All right, so what this looks like from the side, you're going to be set up here, nice and athletic, okay? And then I'm going to drive that back, hold, engage, step back up. There, there, there. So we're working on getting turned into the hip, getting that loaded, and making sure the right muscles are turning on at the right times. So that's going to be number one. Number two from there is going to be suitcase plyo step. So now we're making sure we don't leave our center of mass, all right? So we want to be everything together. So we're just going to like unweight ourselves here real quickly and then drop ourselves in a little quarter squat and stand back up. There to there. Now, if we're doing this properly, we should feel like the first couple I did, I felt more of my left side, all right? Because my body tends to kind of fall over to the side this way. But we want you feeling that inside of the foot, that inside of the foot, knuckle the big toe, there to there. So now I'm feeling that right foot rooted strongly in the ground. I'm playing around with the pressures and I'm feeling how much I can move it to this inside before I'm actually getting, before I actually pick my foot up. Okay, so that'd be number two. Number three is going to be, this is for your left side clearance. All right, so third one for your left side clearance is going to be, you should be set up staggered stance, more of like a kickstand position, because we want to start working on moving everything down, then moving everything up. So what you're going to do is you're going to set up here. The kettlebell is going to be lined up on the inside of your foot, and you're going to rotate and turn. So you want this all to stay rooted the same exact way. All right, so we shouldn't be flaring anything out to the side, right? Everything rooted, line yourself up, turn, rotate, and catch. Turn, rotate, catch. There to there. So that's going to be your like impact position, clearance of the lead side, all right, right before you start to extend that. Right, so that's just getting that, like, if we talked about like the half pipe analogy, we're working on like the top. We've been working on like the other side of it. Right, this is the bottom section. Right, this is the bottom section. This is you getting set up. Can you create the right turn and engagement? Load through the foot and return there to there. So you're stopping, holding, and returning. So we're going to give those three a try. Very gentle at first. I don't care if you're using like a 5-pound dumbbell to start. But just to reiterate, I'm going to start here. Load. Like right now, this gives me no problems. Okay. Then we're going to do you're letting everything drop. And then lead side clearance. We're going to set up here, same side, okay? Turn, root the foot. I didn't do a good job that time. I'm going to root the foot a little bit better. Turn, there we go. That's better. I like that. That's going to help me get here, right? and then there where I need to be. Shifting my weight back naturally.